Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Fresh Out the Theater. My name's Rob, and today's movie that we're covering is Just Mercy. It's about the world-renowned civil rights defense attorney, Bryan Stevenson, trying to free a wrongly condemned death row prisoner. In the process, Stevens encounters for himself racial, legal, and political injustices. The movie, as you may know, has a message. It's to show the corrupt nature of the judicial system and the wrongs it has done to the innocent. The movie is directed by Destin Daniel Cretton, known for The Glass Castle and Short Term 12. The movie's cast, as I said before, is consisted of Michael B. Jordan, Jamie Foxx, and my personal favorite actress, Brie Larson. These actors are also surrounded by a great supporting cast, whom we will talk about a bit more after we get into the story. Now, this is the first review I've had to do on a movie that's based off of a true story, so I'm going to judge the film due to its flow and if it managed to deliver on its message. In short, it did. The film, like I said, is based off of a true story, a memoir by the same name by the man himself, Bryan Stevenson. From the get-go, the film draws the audience into the corrupt state of Alabama. We get to see Walter McMillan being accused and sentenced to death row over the death of a white woman in Monroeville, Alabama. Bryan Stevenson, a young attorney whom just graduated from Harvard Law, aims to go down to the South and help the less fortunate by representing them. The film itself focuses on Stevens' efforts to help his clients out, with McMillan's case as the mainstay of the entire film. Destin D. Cretton and Abraham Lanham did a phenomenal job with the script, by not only focusing on McMillan's case, but by also giving bits of Stevens' other cases, acting as motivators for him even in his failures. There's one scene in particular that deals with the character, Herbert Richardson, preparing to be sentenced by the electric chair, which is well executed not only due to a great performance by Rob Morgan, but Michael B. Jordan himself. In regards to performances, like I said, we got the top three: Michael B. Jordan, Jamie Foxx, and Brie Larson. We get more screen time with the first two, and their ability to act alongside each other is phenomenal. They have great chemistry. Michael B. Jordan does a great job portraying Bryan Stevenson as a young attorney who just may be over his head, but also showing the strength that the man had in his time to overcome these injustices. But again, the one who I think brings it all the way up to the top is Jamie Foxx. His range of emotions, his way of being able to control a scene is so great and powerful at times that whenever there's anyone else around, you can't focus on anything else but him. As Jamie Foxx's character is in death row, he's also surrounded by two other inmates played by Rob Morgan and O'Shea Jackson Jr. As I said before, one of my favorite scenes of the film was a moment of Rob Morgan's character, Herbert Richardson, preparing for his sentencing, and it's so powerful, and he does such a great job by portraying the feeling of that character and giving the insight of what it is to be someone who is not only sentenced and unjustly prosecuted for something that he did not do, and makes you as an audience member really see, wow, this is what's actually going on. Like, these are the emotions that these innocent people are having to deal with, and he does such a great job with that. Though O'Shea Jackson Jr. does get small amount of screen time, his character is not one that is just of a small role. Later on at the end of the film, we go on to see that his character goes on to 30 years later, after being sentenced on death row, is freed from all charges thanks to Bryan Stevenson. And for the verdict of the film, this is the first one of January, the first one of 2020. And I want to kind of start this entire new year off with, this is the fresh slate. Like I said before, when I give the verdicts for these films, I don't like giving stars, I don't like giving numbers. I'm just going to tell you what I thought of it as a whole, and maybe you should go see it or maybe not see it. I loved it. The film does a phenomenal job in telling the story of Just Mercy, the memoir by Bryan Stevenson. The acting is great, the story is great. Kudos to Destin Daniel Cretton for filming such a tight film and doing a great job just keeping you engaged all throughout. And I, as an audience member watching it, couldn't help but by the end of the film just want to stand up, yell, and clap. They did such a great job making you as the viewer feel like you're actually there witnessing all these injustices. I think you should go see this movie. Alright, and that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know down in the comments below after you saw the film, what did you think of it? And let's have a conversation about the film. I like talking to you guys. Hit the thumbs up if you liked the video. Hit the notification bell to be notified about more reviews in the future. And don't forget to share this video on social media feeds and follow us on all different platforms as well. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe and keep watching those movies.